What gives you the right to speak to Sally Spectra in that manner?
I don't believe we've been introduced.
Oh, terribly, terribly sorry. Adam, I would like you to meet Her Royal Highness Queen Stephanie Forrester. Stephanie, Adam Alexander.
Oh, yes.
What's she doing here?
Giving me a hard time. That's the only reason she ever drops by here nowadays.
And you let her get away with it?
It is not a question of getting away with anything, Adam. I am perfectly capable of handling this myself.
Well, Lord knows we've had enough practice with it, haven't we, Sally?
Uh-huh. Well, it ends now.
And you know, Sally, I'd like nothing better than that. I'd love to see it end. But I don't think that's your agenda, is it? You just want to continue to keep making problems for my family.
If anybody's making problems around here, Stephanie, it is you and the rest of that arrogant clan of yours.
Have you had a stroke, Sally?
I think maybe you're the one with brain damage, Stephanie. I'm well aware of the dirty tricks that you have pulled.
I don't believe that you're a part of this conversation, Mr.
I'm
Alexander.
a part of anything that has to do with Sally.
Oh, really?
Yes, really, and I don't like the way you spoke to her.
How quaint. You have a knight in shining armor.
Yes, and a friend. A loyal friend, Stephanie. I don't know if you'd know what that is. But you've taken advantage of Sally for too damn long, and I'm going to see to it that you never bother her again.
Tell me, Mr. Alexander, did Sally learn her manners from you, or was it vice versa?
Brooke Logan Forrester, if you want proof of that.
No doubt he will. I'm sure the three of you are cut from the same cloth.
You know what your problem is, Stephanie? You've had it too easy. You've been riding on your husband's reputation for years, while Sally's been struggling to survive.
You're saying that I have succeeded where Sally's failed, is that it?
You've succeeded in marrying well, and that's about it.
I think my ex-husband would say otherwise. Do you know why Sally has failed? Because she has absolutely no integrity.
Oh, really? And when did you become the authority on integrity in the workplace, lady? When's the last time you had to put in an honest 8 hours, huh? I have to scramble 24 hours just to keep those doors open.
And whose fault is that?
Mine. If I hadn't had to leave many years ago, Sally's life would have been very different.
Oh, so you're the cause of all of this. You are what excuses her for making all of these problems for my family.
You know, it astonishes me that you people feel so put upon. Sally's fighting a battle every day. When does she have time to cause problems for your family?
Oh, but she causes problems for my family all the time.
You people are so damned arrogant. You are where you are because of fate and circumstance. If Sally Spectra had had half the resources and the support that you've had, she would be charging to the top of the industry.
Am I to construe from that, Mr. Alexander, that you will be joining Miss Spectra in this firm?
I'm not going to let you walk all over her anymore, I can tell you that.
A touching sentiment. Unfounded, but touching, nonetheless. Anything that I have ever said about Ms. Spectra was the truth and well-deserved.
Don't give me that. You're out to destroy her, Stephanie. Admit it.
Look, I'm not going to get into an argument with you, Mr. Alexander, although I think that's exactly what you'd like. But let me give you one little piece of business advice. All right, Sally. If you want to blame all of your past mistakes on me and my family, you go right ahead. But let me tell you something, Mr. Alexander. If you interfere or cause any problems for my family, believe me when I tell you, I'll do whatever I have to protect them.
You don't care about protecting anybody. You're threatened by Sally.
I'm threatened by Sally?
Yeah, and that galls you, doesn't it? That she can compete effectively even with her limited resources.
This is competition?
Yes, that's exactly what it is. Competition. And deep down inside, you know that if she had had anything approaching the money or the support that you had over the years, she would be as successful as you are.
The only way that Sally could possibly compete with Forrester would be to steal and cheat, which I'm assuming is what you're going to do.
You remember those words. Because pretty damn soon, and I promise you this, Sally Spectra will be at the top of the industry. So you better go home and tell that ex-husband and those two spoiled boys to get cracking. Now get out.